Okay, what is good, guys? Today we're going to be cracking open a full case of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Volume 2 for Union Arena. It's been a while since we've done any Union Arena stuff. I think the last thing was cracking open the booster box, or not even booster box, the 2 starter decks for One Punch Man. So today we're going to do the case. It's 16 boxes. Each box contains 16 packs. In total, the whole case is 256 packs, just like it is for, I think, for pretty much every other Bandai game. It's just that these boxes have less packs in them for whatever reason. We should hit at least a signature rare out of today's video. There should be at least one in our case, and one foil action point card. But who knows if the rates are a little different? I don't think so. It's been a minute since we've cracked some of this stuff, so some things may have changed, but we'll find out here. What we're really looking for today is all the blue Ichigo Zangetsu stuff. It's basically the deck we're going to be building is blue Bleach. It's going to focus on Ichigo, but we'll probably use Rukia as well in the deck. We'll see. I haven't really decided what the backups for the deck are going to be yet. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get this open. We already opened the promo pack. Fun fact, guys. I thought I had been recording. I did this whole little intro, and it didn't record any audio. So, fun fact. Fun times. Anyway, let's go ahead and crack this first pack. All right. And we're going to be moving through these relatively quickly, guys, because it's just so much to open. So we've got Askin. Can't even pronounce her name. We got Candice, Kisuke, Tenjiro, Ichigo. We love that. Byakuya, Hake no Togame, Chad, Rukia, Mayuri, and a Senjumaru. Okay. Next pack here. Yeah, so I actually just got back from my pre-release. So we got third place in that. But because they combined it with the Black Clover pre-release, I actually got some of the Black Clover cards, which cool. They're probably just gonna get sold because I have no intention of doing anything with any of the Black Clover stuff. But it was cool. It was a lot of fun. That was actually, I think, like the first event. Hey, a Renji, SR, first SR of the box. I think that was the first. That's the first UA event I've been to since I've actually moved up here. So it's cool. First time in a minute playing UA with folks not just through Discord. Renji, Sklavrai, Josuchi Corpse Unit, Yachiru, Byakuya. Okay, blue or green Bleach might be something we build too. Getsuga Juji Show. God, I love the way that looks. Wow, that looks so good. Such a crazy move in the anime, and the way they foiled that kind of does it some justice for sure. I can't wait for them to do Bleach Volume 3, because I feel like that's going to be crazy, just based on what's in the anime for that season, or for that core. Okay, so we've got Mayuri, and then we've got a Byakuya as another SR. Damn, that also looks really good. Holy shit. Okay, so yeah, your Byakuyas go together with your Rukias. That makes sense. Yeah, truthfully, I haven't. It's been a while since I've looked at what the cards in this set do, and kind of like figuring out like what is my build going to be for this. So it's going to take me a while to kind of sort through it, which I think is good because it's not like with UA, every time a set drops, you're building new things, right? Like if you're not interested in that anime or that IP, you can just kind of ignore it. It's good to know like what's in it so that if you're playing against it, you know how to play around it and such. But like, it's very easy to just stick to, one series or a handful of franchises. And then not One Piece. Union Arena is actually starting to do regionals now, so they're going to be doing some offline regionals, and then actually do like a finals. And I assume if we're going to get a Nats finals, we're going to get World at some point. So that's dope. UA is starting to get a much stronger competitive scene now that they've started putting out more and more IP, which I think is something that the game, I wouldn't say desperately needed, but like, yeah, having a bigger pool of things for people to pick from is really going to impact player turnout for sure, especially for people like me who play so many different games that I kind of have to pick and choose what all I am buying into. Yeah, the goat, Ichigo. Look at that. I mean, yeah, this is a regular SR, but damn, man. We love that. We love that. Damn, it looks so good. I wonder if it's one alt per box. That would make sense. Oh, speaking of alt, there's an alt there. I think it's a alt for a rare. Rangiku, Orihime, Candace. Yeah, there's gonna be so much organization to do once we finish with this opening all this stuff up. Because I actually, of course, have my one of binder. Hey, Nemu! We got the alt art Nemu. Nice. Looking good. It's gonna be so much organization to do for this set. Okay, I left out some sleeves to sleeve up my alt arts here, and I don't see them. So I'm just gonna put this off camera there, and then I'll find those sleeves wherever they may be and get that situated. All right, now to the second half of the box. It'll be Rukia, Uriel, Mayuri, his crazy ass. God damn. I will say the card stock on the UA cards just feels so much thicker than any of the other Bandai games. And I already thought that like Digimon and Dragon Ball had some thick ass cards, but I don't know. The cards in UA sometimes just feel just I don't know, extra thick. Action point back there. Kisuke, Tenjiro, Ichigo, Shuhei. But yeah, guys, the more we play, I hope to start doing like some deck profiles and stuff for you as well, but we shall see. Rukia, and there should be an action point. Yep. And if we start going to a local, which this one there's one that just opened up on Saturdays, near me, so we might just start going to that. I'm sorry for my Digimon crowd. I haven't really done too much for Digimon. It's been hard for me to like kind of really take the time to build some new things for that, but we're trying. Rukia, Ichibe, and an action point. Ooh, damn! It's like you can't see it very well because the white the lighting in the room. But sorry about that, guys. She's truly Snow White. Good. Naklevar, Rangiku, Orihime, Candace. Yeah, from what I've skimmed for the blue stuff, I feel like there's a lot of different ways to take that build. It's cool between the Rukias, Ichigo, and even Renji's. Oh, Ichigo. Okay, okay. We love that. He can go right there in the purple Ichigo deck. And to think now for purple, they want you to focus more so on the Royal Guard, or Zero Squad, I should say. Which I don't know. I might, but I'll probably just power up my current purple Ichigo deck with some of the stuff in here instead of really trying to use the Zero Squad. All right. It might just be one alt per box. So far, we've just seen the one. His name is Zangetsu, Bazby, Giselle, Yushiro, Senjumaru, Renji, Sclavarai, Rosichi Corpse Unit, Yoetsu, Ichibe, and Rukia. Nice. I haven't even read what the new Rukia does for blue. All right, so when played, if on the front line, choose up to one character in your opponent's front line, switch it to resting. If it's your turn and their character is 2 or more base AP costs, and there's a 2 or more base AP cost character on your front line, switch it to resting. The chosen character remains in resting until this character. Damn. Okay, so she stun locks. And she probably wants to be played with the Renjis that cost 2. Okay, so I don't know if there's any Ichigos. We'll have to look and see, but I can't remember if there's any Ichigos that cost 2. If not, then I guess that's where she's gonna be played will be pretty obvious. So I have to figure out what companion to use for the Ichigo deck. Rukia still might make sense. You can find a way to just make sure you pop her little effect there. Okay, yeah, there's the two cards. I was literally just saying, I wonder if there's any Ichigos like this, and there are. Okay, cool. So we can actually run him with Rukia. Cool. What do you do? When play, choose up to 1/4000 or less BP in front of front line. Return to hand. Oh, cool. Okay. Removal. We love that. If on your front line, draw one card, place one on your sideline. Ooh, okay. Okay. I see the potential there with the Zangetsus. All right, last pack of this box. Let's see what we got. We've got Renji. Ooh, yeah, we have to do some camera lighting adjustments, I think. Orihime, Nozarashi, Toshiro, Ichigo, Toshiro, and Giselle SR. Our crazy ass character. All right, cool, guys. All right, that is the first box. So I'm going to get organized here, and then we will get to box 2. All right, guys, we are back with the second box. Let's just go ahead and get straight into it. I honestly think, for the interest of time, so this video is not like 3 hours. We're just gonna start cracking, and then look at the back 2 cards. That's probably okay. So we got a Rukia here. I think that's what we're gonna do for the sake of time and my sanity. All right, first pack of box 2. We've got a Giselle SR, and then we've got the Orihime. I'll have to organize them anyway, and I'm not gonna end up doing it on right now. So we basically do it in between boxes. And then we've got, for pack 2, we're looking at a Foil Rukia and a Shinji Hirako. So yeah, I think it's going to be 1 alt per box. So we should get 16 alts today, which is still good. Renji SR. And then we've got a Ichibe. Yeah, and I'm also pretty sure too, it feels like, if you could see the piles of the colors here, it feels like the blue is printed the most, which makes sense. It's the new shiny thing. Ichigo and Uryu. But it feels like we've just got unlimited blue. Next up, we've got a Mayuri, his crazy scientist ass. And then we've got Shinji. Let's get a better look at that Mayuri. Yeah, that looks so good. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to build his zombie deck. In the pre-release today, like, it seemed like the gimmicks for it seemed pretty cool. Mayuri and Toshiro. But I don't think it's for me, guys. I think we're gonna stick, when it comes to blue, we're gonna stick with Ichigo and or Rukia. I don't know how you would do Ichigo, Rukia, all 4 of them. I don't even know how you would fit that. Okay. SR Altar, or Rare Altar Orihime. Yeah, you can bet there's gonna be a waifu tax, or she. Well, if you're trying to get that on TC player, let's actually look at her effect though. Let's see, because I think this one. All right, so you player, you can return 1 character on your field with 2 or less required energy to your hand. If you do, you add up to 1 2 or less energy required from your sidelines to your hand. Oh, interesting. Can you use her to recycle your Zangetsus and your yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, you could add the Zangetsu back to your hand. You could add his name is Zangetsu back. Okay, that's actually really cool. So you can actually like recycle these for your Ichigo skills. Okay, all right. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision for this deck. Seeing the vision. I'm kind of like been building it slowly in real time, if that makes sense. Kenji Izaraki Kenpachi, one of the goats. Damn, wait, what is all he got going? It looks like he's got a lot going too. So this man has impact. Okay, his BP can't be reduced. Cool. It'd be great against Code Geass, since we're just kind of running rampant right now. When played, he's gonna gain 1k and damage 2. Love that. All right, so what all he's got? So he's got impact 1 just naturally. Cool. If the base card of this rated card has 4 or more energy, required energy, he gains all the abilities below. Okay. This character leaves the field due to your opponent's abilities or a battle. place one card from your hand into your sideline instead. That's gross. If you do, place the top card from this rated card into your sideline. Okay, so you can keep whatever's underneath it. Wow, okay. Cool. And then he gains the win plate ability of drawing too. Okay, all right. So you just basically just want to put him on top of another Kenpachi, and I'm sure there's a couple that I'm thinking of right now that are 4 costs. Or it might not be a couple, but there's some images in my head that I'm seeing where I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, all right. So green Bleach might be one that we also try to build back up. Toshiro, because we do have that deck in Ichigo. We do have a green one right now focusing on Mr. Toshiro. So now I guess we could do one focusing on Kenpachi. All right, so we've got an action point card, and then we've got Renji. I think you get 2 action points in a box. Next up, we've got Byakuya Kuchiki, a goat, and then we've got Mayuri. All right. And then next pack here. This does not sound copyright free to me. Okay, no, it is. Okay. We've got an action point, and then we've got Bambita, Bastard Bean, as a zombie. All right, next up, we've got Renji and Senjumaru. These last 2 packs should be pretty tame. Ichigo, okay, all right, we'll take another Ichigo SR. We need as many of those as we can get. Bambita, Bastard Bean. I feel like this box had more SRs than the last box. Maybe I'm tripping. Orihime. And Getsuga Juji Show. I freaking love this attack. Looks so good. Okay, camera, don't focus on it, but that's fine. Looks so crazy. All right, guys, let's get moving on to the 3rd box. All right, y'all, here we are at box number 3. Whew. Okay. Promotion pack. We'll just do that first, as always. If I can open it properly. We've got the foil Ichigo. We love that. I'm trying to make sure I get my playset, which I'm sure I will out of a freaking case. First pack. We're looking at a Giselle, oh, not Bambita, and then Getsuga Jujisho. It's actually crazy looking at these purple. So I've never thought of myself as potentially colorblind, but these purple and blue cards look so close together, man. It is throwing me off. Uryu, and then we've got Senjumaru, especially when they're foil in that light. I kind of have to like squint a little bit to tell what is what there. We've got an action point, and then we've got Rukia. We've got a SR Renji. Then we've got a regular Renji. Just all the Renji today. And we've got Orihime and Ichibe. Somebody at my at the local today actually pulled the 3-star Rukia. That was really cool to see like in real time. And then somebody else for One Piece pulled something. I don't know what they pulled specifically, but they like screamed in the middle of the store and everybody went quiet and was like, what the hell happened? And I guess they pulled like whatever the latest chase is. Hey, Yoruichi, let's go. We love that. So during your turn, she gains 500 BP, so she goes to 4. When played, if you place a card from your hand into your sideline this turn, play up to 1 blue character with 1 or less required energy and 1 MP cost and no affinities from your hand, such as resting on your. Ooh, that's cool. So she spawns out somebody else with her. Okay, cool. All right, we got us the Altar Yoruichi. We'll take that. The other card is Shinji Horako. We will take that. Let's go ahead and put her in a sleeve. Also, guys, you know how I was saying, oh, where are the sleeves? They were literally right in front of me off camera. Good lord. Okay, we've got Kenpachi Zaraki, and then we've got Ichibe. Kenpachi SR, I should say specifically. Next up here, we've got Shinji and Orihime. Yeah, I feel like the cards definitely like stick together, man. They're really hard to kind of get situated. We've got a Byakuya SR, and then we've got Mayuri. I feel like there's so many like this. The Bleach stuff has so much stuff that's at like 4K power. Ooh, Bambita. What is this? This is second altar. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe it is most like the normal thing is for each box to have 2 alts. I can't remember. It's been so long since I bought a case, but okay. All right. So we got an alt art, Bambita Bastard Bean. Nice. The regular one I had, so I read out a regular one that I was playing in my local today, or in pre-release today, and it was so good because of the fact that you can give them impact. Impact, I feel like, is incredible during like the release events. So you got an Ichigo SR, and then we've got Orihime. Then we've got an action point and a Bambita. Next up, we've got Ichigo, the goat, and then a Toshiro. All right, guys, box 3. That was quick. Well, let's move on to box number 4. All right, as always, I can get that there. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and start off with our promo pack here. Come on, another Ichigo. It's Rukia. We'll take that. We'll take that. It will get used. Especially because Rukia seems so good. We're probably just going to be running Ichigo Rukia. Oh, I thought this was foil. This is not foil, but that's actually kind of cool action point. I don't really care about the Bambis like that, but that actually looks cool. Orihime. Yeah, guys, I got super hyped for a quick second there. I thought it was our foil action point. God, those are always so expensive. We've got Toshiro and Orihime. We've got a Renji. Man, these blue SRs, like, and then of course we've got the rare Ichigo. These blue SRs are so easy to pull out of this. I think if that's what it feels like anyway. These blue cards in general. We've got Senjumaru and Getsuga Jujisho. We've got Rukia and Orihime. Toshiro and Ichigo. Nemu. Okay, alright, so we got another alt art Nemu. And Udiu. Let's see if this is a 2 alt arts box or not. We've got a Mayuri SR. And then a Getsuga Jujisho. We've got Udiu. And then Senjumaru. Oh, second alt arts. Senjumaru raid. Wait, I'm pretty sure this. Okay, I had to look a second. I was like, wait, is it? Yeah, it is. It's really good. All right, let's go ahead and sleeve that up. I should probably sleeve up the Nemu too. And that is a good looking Senjumaru. Holy shit. Actually, I'm really happy I didn't look too much at all the different cards online before investing heavy in this set, just because I could be surprised by some of the artwork. The second one is the Renji. So that's dope. Because I have not seen that Senjumaru before. That looks so cool. Next pack here, Zaraki. I can pick it up. Renji. We're probably going to be seeing a lot of SRs here. Orihime, Ichibe. And we've got Ichigo. Yep. Shinji. Definitely gonna have our playsets of Ichigos off that off these so far. We've got Action Point, or the okay, and Ichibe. Next up, we've got Bambietta and Mayuri. And for the final pack, yeah, damn. See, this one, it looks like we just have less SRs, which is, we got the Rukia SR, and then behind that is a Rukia. All right, guys, let's get ready for box 5. Right, so let's go ahead and crack the promotional pack first. If I can split it. We've got a Giselle. Okay, first pack of box 5. We have, okay, Action Point. All right, Ichigo. And then we've got Bambia. I really want them to add in the serialized action points. I don't know if I don't think they've started doing that yet. But for the Japanese sets, they have like some serialized action points, and they're so freaking cool. This one in Japan is a serialized action point. We've got a SR Renji. And then we've got a Booty. We've got Toshiro and Ichigo. We've got a Mayuri. We've got a Rukia. We've got Uryu. Ichibe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna end up building the Zero Squad. Their gimmick to me, man, it's cool, but it's a kind of a no for me. Hibachi and Ichigo. It's like looking at the top part of your deck and from the Ichibe and then adding the card, and I'm sure there's more shenanigans there, but I think the blue shenanigans are what we're gonna be really focusing on. It just seems cool, and again, it's Zangetsu Ichigo stuff. So Bambi's Action Points, Getsuga Juji Show. Ichigo, Purple Rare, Essential Group. Wonder what our alt art going to be for this box. Can we get an Ichigo alt art? Really cool. Got Bambietta, Renji. We've got Rukia, SR, Getsuga Juksha. We've got a Bambietta alt art. I feel like this is going to be a one alt art box. Orihime. One's purple, one blue. And for the final pack of box 5, got a Giselle, so many of her, and a Shinji. All right, guys, on to box number 6. Here we go. Next up, promotion pack. We've got us a Rukia. And first pack, box 6, Giselle SR, and so Rukia. Nothing crazy there. Uryu. Keep seeing this Uryu. What does he actually do? Let's take a read here. 3 KBP, place 1 card from hand to sideline. Choose one of the abilities listed. If Yuha is on your field, you can choose all instead. Choose 1 character on your front line energy line and swap them. Cool. This guy gains 1k. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. So you could put him in the energy line and then just swap him out if you have a Yuha. Renji, SR. Ichigo. Just seeing that Renji everywhere, y'all. Can't escape him. Ikkaku! Alright. I'll take the Ikkaku alt art. Alt art is an alt art. Mr. Madurame. Baldy. As he is otherwise known. Alright. Now, that's one alt art, and we're not even that deep into the box yet. Okay. Toshiro. Ichibe. Rukia. Uryu and Ichigo. Now we got Kenpachi Zaraki, SR, Toshiro. We've got Senjumaru and Mairi. Ichigo SR. So many of those. Renji. So afraid I'm gonna like. Oh, Ichigo alt art. Nice. That is sick. All right. So 2 alt art box. Just leave that man up now. We will take that for sure. Next up, we've got an action point and a Bambietta. Another action point and a Getsuga. Two rares, Getsuga and Bambietta. Ichigo SR, purple. Then we got an Orihime. Then for the final pack, we're looking at a Shinji and Orihime. Cool. On to the next one we go. Ooh. Couldn't decide if I wanted to stream cracking this stuff open, but just given what time it is for me now, like, nah, it's probably better just to open them normally here off stream. We've got a Senjumaru. Uh-oh, is my... Okay, it's first pack. Let's see if it's something crazy. We've got an action point. Say Ichigo. So many rare Ichigos. Okay, speaking of Ichigo, we got SR Ichigo and a Renji. When we get us a signature rare Ichigo, Orihime. And Ichibe. Rukia SR. Shinji. Kurotsuchi Mayuri and Bambietta. Renji and Ichibe. Oh, that looks like something cool. Alt art Mayuri. God damn, it's just all shiny. Good lord. I mean, got like sadistic grin and everything. Alright. Alt art SR Mayuri. Cool. And then we've got Rukia. Go ahead and sleeve that man up here. Looks crazy. And a little demon smirk on his face. Okay, cool. Next up, we've got Shinji and Orihime. And then we're looking at a Mayuri and a regular Mayuri. Next up, we've got A Toshiro. Ooh. That is clean looking. Oh my god. Okay, so it's a green Toshiro alt art. Alright, alright. Not bad. Look at Toshiro looking all cool. It can happen. It can happen. The other card here is... should just be another rare of some kind. It is an Orihime. Then we've got Rukia and Bambietta. Byakuya and Orihime. Next up, I could just stop struggling. Ichigo, rare, and Toshiro, Mr. Hitsugaya. Next up, we've got an action point and Toshiro. And then here we've got Ichigo SR and some kind of rare Getsuga Juji Show. Pretty on theme. Then we've got Furyu and some other rare. Senjumar. Cool. On to the next box. Number 8. We're just struggling as always. That's okay. Okay. I'm always so tempted to just rip all the boxes and just have like 256 stacks or packs just chilling and just go through it that way. And then really just kind of randomize what we get. We got Kenpachi. If that would be something y'all want to see me do at some point, let me know. For any of the games. Of just when we buy a case, we just open all the boxes and dump everything out. Orihime and Getsuga. And then we just kind of go and see what happens. Rukia. Orihime. Because that actually might not be... I don't know. That might be the way to go. Since we always be Rukia and Shinji buying so much product. Cut down on some predictability a little bit. Mayuri Regart. Getsuga Juji Show. And just say, cool. Have at it. Uryu. And Ichibe. Orihime. And Orihime. Double Orihime. Alright. That's cool. We'll take it, I guess. Ikaku. Altar. Cool. Mr. Madarame. And then we got Ichigo. Gotta grab more sleeves here. This is the last of the ones I just kind of snagged. Next up, Kenpachi and Shinji. Next we've got an action point. And then we've got Toshiro. Yeah, when I saw the edge of that card, I was like, what the hell? What is that? Thought it was something crazy at first. Ichibe. And Rukia. Orihime. Or not Orihime. That is clearly a Rukia action point. On camera just looks like... I don't know. It just looks so weird on camera. Byakuya. Uryu. Toshiro. And Ichigo. Seems like these next few packs should all be like SRs or something. Okay, Ichigo. Mayuri. Renji. Wow. And then Senjumaru. This is a pretty slim box. Ichigo SR. And Bambietta. All right, on to the next box. Box number 9. Let's see what we are sitting on with this one. All right, start off with a promo pack here. We've got a Kenpachi Zaraki first pack. You know, let's start on the left side this time. We've been just favoring the right side heavy. Shit. Oh, first pack, Alt Art, Shinji Hirako. All right, cool. We'll take that. And I literally forgot to grab the sleeves. So give me 1 second. All right. Sleeves in hand. Let's go ahead and get back to sleeve up this Hirako Shinji. Such a nice alt art. I swear. The some of the art has, I feel like has, or let me phrase, the embossing and the finishing on some of these cards, like for the alt arts, I feel like it's just improved from when I was paying so much more attention. We got Mayuri and Renji. But yeah, really just want to see the serialized action point cards come over to us in the States. Speaking of action point cards, we've got we just got one. Ugh. Okay. Giselle. And then just a rare here, Ichigo. Yeah, organizing all this stuff is gonna be such a lovely time. Senjumaru and Getsuga, like look at that. Oh, I mean in the camera I guess you can see it. But like when the light hits it a certain type of way, that blue looks so purple to me. It's like, oh god, this is rough. Giselle alt art. God, we pulled so many of her. I guess it's about time we get the alt art. Means I won't have to buy one, thank God. So I really could care less about Giselle. If we're being honest. Alright, cool. So we got him. Next. We're looking at a Noe and Ichibe. Ichigo SR and Shinji Hirako. Next up, Renji and Ishida. Ichibe and Renji. Getsuga Jujisho. Ichigo. Uryu. Senjumaru. Action point card. Mayuri. Bambietta. Mayuri. Rukia. Man, I feel like I can build so many versions of the same deck or alternative versions of the same decks with all the freaking blue SRs I've pulled. Orihime and Toshiro. Alright, cool. That's another box down. Can we get a signature rare out of this? Let's see. Alright. Should be. We're gonna get box topper Ichigo or Kenpachi. First pack, Ichigo and Uryu. Second pack, Renji and Senjumaru. I'm sure I could probably just check the last one instead of doing both. We got a SR Renji here. But like the paranoia in me is like, but what if it's too like crazy things? We've got a Ichigo action point card. We've got a Senjumaru and Mayuri. We've got a action point for the Bambis and an Orihime. We've got a Kuratsuchi and Uryu. We've got Bambietta and Renji. Okay. I had this paranoia, guys, that we were recording all this time and that there was no audio again. Next up, looking at Toshiro and an Ichigo. Oh, there we go. Okay. Another Giselle altar. Where it's one of the things too, where when you buy so much product, which is like great if you can do it, but after a certain point, you like some of these just aren't as exciting as they would be if you didn't have a case to go through. You know what I mean? You start to be like, oh man, a repeat. You kind of have to take a step back and be like, dog. At least you've got some stuff. You know what I mean? Mayuri, Kenpachi SR out of that pack. I don't know. Maybe that's just me overthinking it. Ichigo SR. Purple, to be specific, in a Bambietta. And then we've got Orihime and Getsuga Jujisho. We've got a Rukia SR and an Orihime. We've got a Rukia and a Shinji. And then for our final card, our final pack of box 10, we're looking at another Giselle. Reg art, though. Still no signature rare and no foil action points. We've got Senjumaru. Okay. Ichigo SR is how we're going to start off. Purple. Followed with a Toshiro. Then we've got two Ichigo Getsuga Jujisho and a rare Ichigo. Renji SR blue and a Senjumaru. We've got Renji and Uryu. We've got Renji and Ichibe. And we've got a action point and Orihime. Then alt art of some kind. Another Ikaku. I think this is like our third Ikaku. Goddamn. Can't escape that, man. Alright, sleeve him up. There we go. Next up, we've got Ichigo and Toshiro. And we've got a Senjumaru and Getsuga Jujisho. Action points. Regular one, not foil. Followed by an Ichibe. We've got Byakuya SR and Orihime. Mayuri and Shinji. Oh, sorry about that, guys. OBS decided to crap out there. All right. Anyway, so we did get our foil action point out of that. It is the Renji one. This actually looks really clean. Just like super smooth. So nice. We got our foil action point. Mayuri is the other card. Okay. All right. And the next big hit out of this case will be our foil, or will be our signature rare. We got a SR Mayuri. We've got a SR Ichigo, and then we've got Bambita. Final pack. We're looking at Rukia and Orihime. Alright guys, let's get ready for the next box. Alright guys, I think this is box 12, I believe. We have 4, yeah, so this is box 12. We're making it through. Whew. I don't know how long this will be for you guys by the time we put it in the edit. But it's been like 2 hours and some change for me. It's almost 2.5. Alright, block stopper. Ichigo, love that. Did I get my playset yet? Let me stop looking at that now. Let's just get to these packs. I'm over here talking about how long it's gonna take. So we got the action point. Giselle, of course, because can't escape her. Uryu. Toshiro and Ichigo. Renji and Mayuri. Renji and Senjumaru. Ichigo SR, love that. Senjumaru. Bambietta and Renji. Ichigo SR, purple, and Getsuga Jujisho. Byakuya and Ichigo. Toshiro alt art, second one of the case. Nice, we'll take that. Looks good. Next up, we got Orihime and Orihime. I swear, every time we get an Orihime, Byakuya, or Rukia, sorry, it feels like there is a second, like the other rare is the Orihime. Mayuri reg art, or regular, or not SR, Jesus. Getsuga Jujisho. Bambietta. Action point. Orihime. And then for the final pack of box 12, Ichibe and Rukia. All right, moving on. We are at box number 13. Okay. Oh shit! This already looks like something crazy in the back there. Oh, it's just an action point. All right. Damn. Oh yeah. Promo pack. And Giselle. Man, I got excited. I was like, oh shit. Ichigo SR. Shinji. Bambietta. Mayuri. Mayuri. SR. And Orihime. No. Then Kenpachi Zaraki 1-star SR. Nice. An alt art we haven't seen yet. We love that. Let's sleeve that boy up. Action point. Uryu. Ichigo. And Toshiro. Kenpachi. Getsuga Jujisho. I wonder if they'd ever do Bleach and go back in time and pull stuff from like the Arrancar arc and Full Bring arc and all that kind of stuff once they finish with the Thousand Year Blood War. And if they did that, if you could just if you'd still if like you could just play with the Bleach stuff still together, if they did that, that'd be really cool. Um to be able to do stuff with like Ulquiorra and like the old Iran car and shit like that. Like that'd be dope. Aizen. I would absolutely love that. Toshiro. Orihime. Okay. Uryu. Alt art. Nice. This looks really cool. First I couldn't tell from like the top. I was like, is that a signature rare? Alright guys, now we're hitting the alt arts that we haven't seen a million times. We love that. New alt arts, please. Don't let me have to buy some things off TCG Player to finish the set out. Mayuri, Shinji. Oh. Yakuya. Renji. Rukia and Bambita. Or Bambietta. Orihime and Ichiban. Nice. All right, on to the next box. All right, y'all. Number 14. Let's go. 2 more boxes after this. Woo. Okay. Promo pack is an Ichigo. Got our playset now. Pretty sure that we didn't before. Next, we are looking at a Renji and a Senjumar. Giselle, of course, and Bambietta. Can't escape that goddamn Giselle, it seems like. Orihime and Getsuga Jujisho. Uryu, Ichibe. Ichibe and Rukia. Ichigo SR. Uryu. Renji SR. Orihime. Kenpachi Zaraki. Alt art. Nice. I'll take that repeat. I want to say it's like the 3rd one. Rukia. Shinji. Kenpachi. Getsuga. Orihime. Orihime, yeah, man. I don't know what it is. It's like the double Orihime, man, it's guaranteed to happen, it feels like. Byakuya. SR, of course. Shinji. Toshiro. Ichigo. Just an infinite number of these Ichigos. Rukia, SR. Mayuri. Bleach action point, or Bleach action point card. Action point card. And a Mayuri. All right. On to box 15, I believe. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's see what box 15 has in store. Promo pack is a Giselle. First pack. Action point. Toshiro. Actually, do it that way. Pack 2. Getsuga. Bambietta. SR Giselle. And Noe. Shinji. Hime. Renji SR. Rukia. Rukia and Shinji. Byakuya SR. Ooh. And Ichibe. Ichigo. And Uryu. Ichigo SR. And Toshido. Senjumaru Alt Art. Let's go ahead and sleeve her up there. The Senjumaru in tandem with a Mayuri. Uryu. Ichibe. Action point. So there shouldn't be another Ichigo. There shouldn't be another alt art in here, because I think when you have the 2 action points, I think it ends up being... Oh, shit! I was wrong! We got us our signature! It is Byakuya! We'll take that. Alright, alright. I didn't realize that he was a signature rare for this one. That's dope. Signature rare Byakuya. Alright. Bet. Let's go ahead and sleeve that man up. I love how it looks like it should be a purple card because of the background, but he's actually blue. But fuck it, we'll take it. We will take Mr. Kuchiki. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, oh, we're only gonna have one alternate, but I was wrong. Send you. All right, final pack. Rukia and Renji. Cool. All right, let's get prepped up for the final box. All right, here we go, guys. Box 16. Let's see what we see. All right. Promo pack. Senjumaru. Pack 1. Bambietta and Renji. Action points. Rukia. Mayuri. Renji. And Senju Maru. Kenpachi SR. Getsuga Jujisho. Oh shit. You know what I mean? See the double order he made every time, every time, every time. Uh, Yoruichi alt art, nice. We will take it. I think that's the second one that we've gotten. Nice, nice. Okay, okay. Still trying to decide if she's gonna go in the Ichigo in whatever the Ichigo-ish build will be. Probably. Byakuya and Shinji. Byakuya SR. Bam or not Bambita. Gazelle and Bambita. Bambietta. Orihime and Getsuga Jujisho. Yet again, looking like a freaking purple card when it hits the light. Ishibe and Barukia. Action Point and Ichibe. Shinji and Orihime. Mayuri. Benjamar. Ichigo SR. Uryu. And last pack of our case, Toshiro and Ichigo. Woo! Man, that is always the Union Arena stuff is always a marathon. But we did it. We made it through. Now we've got so much organization to do. We're going to be building a couple decks out of this. Obviously, definitely the first one we're going to be working on is going to be the blue one. We will try and work at some deck profiles and just gameplay videos and all that kind of stuff for you guys. But I hope you enjoyed this case break. I know I did. And I will see y'all in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.